Hey everybody, thanks for taking a minute to stop by my channel. Today we're going to do a quick get ready with me video, and we're going to do all Mary Kay products. And the reason I want to do Mary Kay products is because I love Mary Kay products. I've been wearing Mary Kay products for 30 years now. I almost lost track of the fact that it's 30 years. I was going to say 29, but it's actually 30. So the reason I was really excited to do this video today is because Mary Kay just came out with brand new waterproof eyeliners and waterproof lip liners. I'm really excited to show you these as I'm excited to wear them. What I really love about both of them is they're very smooth when you go to apply them. Have you ever used like an eyeliner or a lip liner? It was so dry, you almost had to push it into your skin and you end up messing up your lines to get it on. This is very smooth, so it glides on and it doesn't come off. I put a bunch on my hand last night and I even did the dishes, and I had to use their brand new oil-free eye makeup remover to actually get the product off. So I'm excited about that, especially for those of us, we're looking for the end of the summer. This can come in handy. It's definitely gonna come in handy next summer, or if you're kind of sweaty, or if you like to wear a little bit of makeup when you go to the gym, definitely gonna work out. So let's jump into it. Before we do that, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications so you know every time I post a video like that. It really helps me out if you go ahead and subscribe. And why wouldn't you want to subscribe, right? Okay, thanks. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put on the Mary Kay Foundation Primer, which has an SPF of 15. I love this. This is a silicone-based primer, and please don't freak out that it's a silicone-based primer. It is not the end of the world. There is silicone in more primers than what you probably think, and it is an excellent ingredient to use, especially for those of us girls who are a little more seasoned. Actually, younger girls like a little bit of a silicone foundation primer as well. And you've also got the added 15 SPF. Okay, we're gonna let that dry a little bit. And while that dries on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eye primer. I'm just gonna dab this in a little bit because put that on right there. Okay, just dab that in. And show my Barbie pink fingernails I've got going on. I need to get them redone tomorrow. Okay, I need to put my hair up before I end up with this stuff all over the place. Please hold. Okay, so I got my handy dandy pink headband on. Now I can think. Okay, and I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm gonna be wearing the Luminous foundation. Mary Kay also has foundation that comes in a matte foundation, and I love this foundation brush. It is a very dense brush, which is great if you like to stipple in your foundation, which is what I like to do, but it's not too stiff, or dense rather, that it's like a paintbrush, if you understand what I'm saying. I had picked one up from It Cosmetics one time, and it was so dang dense that I felt like I had streaks on my face when I put it on. And not only that, when I went to go clean it, I never felt like I could get the foundation all the way out of the brush. So this is stippling, if you're not sure what stippling is. That's how I like to apply it initially, and then I go back and blend it in, like that. I like the look that stippling gives. And I really love this foundation brush. Okay. Tyson's in the background, of course. He's over here laying. He'll be moving around throughout the video. I'm certain of that. As long as he doesn't jump off of their couch and launch after the cat. He loves the cat. They're in a relationship. They love each other, but he just likes to launch after him, and then they wrestle and roll around on the floor. But it scares the crap out of you if you're just sitting here minding your business and then the dang cat launches off the couch or the bed or wherever it is he is. But he likes to launch off the couch, and he's a pretty good sized dog, and he makes quite a thump when he does that. Okay, I love their foundation, the Mary Kay foundation, the Luminous. It's not too glowy. You know, everybody's into the glowy look right now, which I like a little bit of a glow, but it's not that overly glowy look that everybody's getting. I feel like I look oily if I have too much glow. Okay, so we are gonna go into, I just wanna do a light look today because I'm involved in a group here in town. It's called Business Networking International. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called BNI. And today we are going to a shelter for a person suffering with addiction, and we're bringing them a meal. So I don't want to be full glam because I'll be doing a little bit of labor because I have to carry some boxes and serve some food. So I don't want to be too glammed up. Nevertheless, I digress. I think I always go back to the same shades. Decisions. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Candlelight, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. Go. I'm just gonna pack this in. I like to pack it in. That way I don't have to worry about fallout. Normally I would have done my eyes first, but I know that this eyeshadow doesn't have a lot of fallout, so I'm not really worried about it. If you have an eyeshadow that sometimes has a little bit of fallout where it gets down your face, do your eyes first. It'll save you so much time trying to get that off of your foundation, and it makes a heck of a lot less mess. Okay, now that I got that on there, for my crease, I'm gonna go in with, okay, because I have a hooded eye, I'm gonna put this in my crease, just above my crease. And I'm gonna do it with my eye open. Don't close your eyes because you're not gonna be able to see where that is. I'm gonna do it with my eye open, right above where my natural crease would be. Because if I put it in where my crease is and I open my eyes, you're not gonna see it because I have hooded eyes. It's not the worst thing in the world, girls. Some people are born with hooded eyes. Other people, you just get them from aging. Just means you have a little more. It's just a little fleshier up there, and it's not the worst thing in the world. And we can always compensate with great cosmetics and excellent techniques that you can learn. I'll be happy to help you with that. Okay, so we got that. And now I'm gonna do the lid eyelash here. And this as well, I'm just gonna pack in. Just pack it in right there like that. Then I'm gonna take my blending brush. Mary Kay just came out with this blending brush. I believe it was in the spring. It's a phenomenal blending brush. It wasn't part of their regular makeup brush set. They added this. Did you hear that? I think that's my heart monitor. I don't know what that is. I'll get to it. Okay, the new Mary Kay eyeliner, waterproof eyeliner that I'm gonna use today is Steely. And if you don't know this about Mary Kay eyeliners, I don't know how many customers I've had that did not know that this is a sharpener. It's on the end of all of our lip liners and all of our eyeliners. Isn't that great? A lot of people don't know that. Okay, so I'm gonna push this up just a little bit. And this just really smooths on so nicely. And I lift up before I get to the end of my eyelash. So it lifts my eye a little bit. I'm gonna do the same. And this is great if you wanna do, if you're a girl who likes to do your waterline, your upper, don't do your bottom waterline. It pulls the eye down. You don't want that look. But if you do your upper waterline, it's great for us girls who are getting a little bit older, because if your eyelashes are getting sparse, this will make them look a lot more full. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Mary Kay Waterproof Mascara. I like this because I'm kind of sweaty. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing some labor-intensive things today, so I wanna make sure that I don't end up with mascara all the way down to my lipstick. Got a mosquito bite, okay. I don't always use waterproof mascara, and here's why. Because it can be very drying to your lashes, and nobody wants that, because if they get dry, they can get brittle and break off. What I normally do is put on a coat of regular mascara, then I just put one last coat on, my finishing coat of the waterproof mascara to stop the running. That's a hint. But today I really felt the need to go all over. I save it for special occasions like funerals, weddings, or a sweaty day like today. It's the Chroma Fusion Blush in Rose. Imagine that. Don't forget to go up, ladies, up. Don't go down here because it's gonna pull your face down. Not physically, it's gonna make your face look. Put your blush upward, ladies. To give the illusion that your face is lifted. I don't know why I always do this, but I do. It has translucent powder, which this is good on every tone of skin, and what it does is absorb any extra oil if you're gonna get any. Don't put this all over your face or you're gonna look like a powdered donut, trust me. Trust me, you don't want that look. What this does is absorb, see, I'm starting to pull a little bit of oil because these lights that I'm using are very hot, and I'm a sweaty kind of girl. So what I do is get some in the lid, and actually what I'm not gonna use a brush for this. I love this Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. I did a video on this, I'll put it up in here. This has so many good benefits, and I'm gonna use the spongy end so that I can just press a little bit of this right into my T-zone, because like I said, I don't want this all over my face because I'm gonna look too cakey. But I am gonna do it on this blush because I went a little deep with the blush. I went in, I really went in. And then what I do after I do that is take a light brush and just whisk away the excess. Like I said, so I don't look too powdery, because that is not a good look, girls. That is not sexy. That is not what we are going for. Okay, now these lip liners that I'm super excited for. Yesterday I wore this hot pink all over my lips. It was great, but I'm not gonna do that today. I wanna be a little more demure. So I'm gonna go in with this waterproof eyeliner in pink nude. What could be better, a pink nude, right? There's so many nudes that look beige to me. It's nice to find a pink nude. And what you can do with these eyeliners is either line your lips like they're intended. What I like to do is line my lips and fill in my entire lip with it. And here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are so smooth. Very impressed. And like I told you earlier, I took this off last night, the hot pink that I wore, with the new oil-free eye makeup remover. I have mosquito bites, sorry. That's how I had to get it off my lips. That's exciting. So be careful when you put it on, because if you get crooked, you're gonna wanna have your oil-free eye makeup remover real close with a Q-tip to fix your whoops. We all make a whoops once in a while, don't we? And here, after I do that, after I line my lips, the Cupid's bow, then I'm gonna go ahead and just fill it in. This will also give your lipstick something to grab onto, and it's in turn gonna extend the wear of your lipstick, although the Mary Kay lipsticks are really good at being long-lasting. They're not called a long-lasting lipstick, but they really should be classified as, because they act as such. Okay. So I got that filled in. It's a little tacky there. Okay, and I'm gonna top it. No longer tacky, it's already dried down. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with this subdued nude. This is a good nude. This is a little more of a beige nude though, like I was talking about, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to see the pink through it. So I'm just gonna do a little light coating of that. And here's something I want to teach you. If you have translucent powder like this and you want your lipstick to last all day, now I know the lip liner will, but I don't know about the lipstick. After you get your lipstick on, blot it, then I like to use I have another one of these blending brushes. I dip it into my translucent powder and I just tap it right on, rub it in, and then you go over another coat. And repeat with the translucent powder. That's gonna keep your lipstick from brushing off on your clothes, brushing off on someone's collar, or just in general coming off. It'll keep that from bleeding if you have trouble with lipstick bleeding. But with this lip liner, I wouldn't even worry about that. Okay, and the last step, it's gonna be the Mary Kay setting spray. Oh, if you don't have this, you gotta have it. You gotta have this. This is gonna absorb any extra oil that your face might start to produce, and it's going to keep your makeup looking fresh all day long, and it does stop sweat. If you get the half moons underneath the girls, you know what I'm talking about, before you get dressed, pick up the girls, spray them underneath, let them dry, you're not gonna have half moons. You'll thank me. You'll thank me. Now give me a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and check this hair, and I'll come back and show you the final look. All right, everybody, here's your finished look, and if you would like to make a purchase of any of the products that I used today, they will all be linked down in the description part of this video. Again, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the very next video. Bye-bye.